This video was created in partnership with Bob's Red Mill. Hey guys, Chef Billy Parisi here. Thanks so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to make an amazing Mediterranean quinoa bowl loaded with falafel, vegetables, all sorts of good stuff. The first thing we want to make is our falafel, and it's incredibly easy. We're going to add some roughly chopped yellow onions to a food processor, along with some parsley. You can use a little more if you'd like than I did. Also some garlic cloves, and some Bob's Red Mill chickpeas. I soaked these overnight and drained them and simply added them in. Next, a little baking powder to make them nice and fluffy, some cumin for flavor, and of course, as always, salt and pepper. We want to make sure these are really, really flavorful. We're going to add the cap to the food processor on top, and we're going to pulse it until it becomes like a meal. You'll be very familiar with what this should look like, almost like a pie crust, if you will. So what we're going to do is set it to the side in a bowl and scrape all of that goodness out of there. And really what we're going to do from here is we're going to form them into small falafel balls, but be sure to scrape it all and get every last little morsel because this stuff is way too good to waste. So using both of your hands, just go ahead and form it to whatever size you'd like. I would suggest a golf ball size or smaller. Maybe even a little bit flatter if you'd like, just to make sure they submerge completely in oil when cooking them. But I'm going to make them until the batter is completely used up. Makes about 20 or so at this size, which is around golf ball size. Next, we want to fry them up. So add some grapeseed oil, or you can absolutely use things like coconut oil or sunflower oil, or if you want, even canola oil. So we're going to get that oil to about 350, 375 degrees, and then we're simply going to add in our falafel balls. We want to brown them on all sides. It takes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes per side to make sure they are a nice golden brown, but even more importantly, that they're cooked through. Nothing worse than a golden brown fried falafel ball and then it being completely raw and mushy in the center. You want these to be nice and light and fluffy. So be sure to give them enough time to not only brown, but as I said, to completely cook through. And once they are brown, we want to set them to the side on a sheet tray, and I lined it with just some paper towels to help drain off some of the frying oil. And once they are completely finished, next thing we want to do is make a really tasty garlic tahini sauce that's going to go over top. So in a small bowl, we're going to whisk together some cold water along with some tahini, which is really simply ground up sesame seeds, if you've ever wondered what tahini is. And go ahead and scrape all that out of the bowl. We're going to add in some lemon juice, which is dramatically going to enhance the flavor and cut down on that really strong tahini taste, and actually just really goes well with it. And we're going to press some fresh garlic cloves right into our tahini sauce. This is going to make it taste so good, so definitely do this. And do not forget to season it with salt and pepper, as it will dramatically need that. We're going to whisk it together until it's combined, and we're going to set it to the side. And next we're going to cook the quinoa, and I'm using Bob's Red Mill quinoa. It's loaded with protein. It's just one of those amazing grains, great substitute for rice and use in stir fries. We actually use it in salads all the time. It cooks really easily. It's absolutely delicious, and what a great alternative to meat to get your protein. So what we're going to do is add it to a medium-sized pot. We're going to put it on the burner, and I'm going to fill up some water using my handy pot filler there. And what we want to do is add the water right to the pot, and it's 2-to-1 water to quinoa. So I've got 2 cups of quinoa, 4 cups of water. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then as soon as it does boil, we want to turn the heat down to a very low simmer, put the top on, and it's going to cook for in between 12 and 15 minutes. Once it is cooked, we're going to remove the top. You see kind of the air holes coming through there in the quinoa. Next thing we want to do is simply plate up our Mediterranean quinoa bowl, and this is almost always about accessorizing. I've got specific toppings, but you can absolutely get creative here outside of the falafel with tahini sauce. I've got some roasted cherry tomatoes. You can keep them raw if you'd like, no big deal. I've got some thinly sliced dill pickles, some really nice Bulgarian feta cheese, some baby spinach just for some greens, got some assorted Mediterranean olives, of course our beautiful cooked falafel, and then we're going to add that garlic tahini sauce right on top over the falafel, or if you want it so delicious, just drizzle it all over the top. And last but not least, of course, some microgreens, and that's it. And oh my gosh, is this absolutely delicious. The falafel is amazing, and it goes so well with all those other goodies in there. Think of this as a falafel sandwich quinoa bowl almost, and once you mix all those wonderful flavors together, you will absolutely love it. Thanks guys for watching. Be sure to sub my YouTube channel, and for more great recipes, check out billyparisi.com.